Welcome to your ATM first 9 weeks review. This video will cover number 9 through 13. If you have it with you, that would be great. If you don't, please go print it out from on my other page. Number 9, it says, write a system of equations to represent each scenario. When you are finished, solve them by either substitution or elimination. Show work to get credit. Okay? On number 9, it says, you sold cookies and brownies for a bake sale. The cookies sold for 50 cents and the brownies sold for $1. You sold 80 total cookies and brownies for $49. How much of each did you sell? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to call my cookies X, and I'm going to call my brownies Y. That keeps me from messing up because I'm so used to X and Y. Okay? So, it says, how much did you sell the cookies for? I sold it for 50 cents and the brownies for $1. Now, notice the relationship here is all about the money. So 50 cents plus $1 and I made $49. Okay? This is all about the money. Next, we're going to talk about cookies. How many cookies did you sell altogether? 80. But do I know how many? Nope. So I'm going to leave it as X and Y. So number of cookies and brownies is my other scenario. Okay. Now, the question says, how much of each did you sell? Well, now let's do the math. Two different ways you can do the math. If you look at these two, notice how this is one Y and this is Y. What if I were to subtract the guys? Okay? So, take a look. 0.50 minus 1x, you could do it like that, or you can just solve. Your choice, whatever you want to do. I am going to do elimination, okay? So 0.50 minus 1, you guys should be able to do that, but just in case, that comes out to be negative 0.5x. The y cancels. 49 minus 80 is negative 31. So x comes out to be divided by negative 0.5, 62. So he sold 62. What's x equal to cookies? So how many brownies did you sell? Well, if I sold 62 cookies, how many brownies am I going to sell? Okay, subtract 62 from both sides, and that leaves you with 80 minus 62, 18. So you sold 18 brownies. You could have also done substitution, but I chose to do elimination because all my variables were lined up. Number 10. Here we go. Number 10 says the perimeter of a rectangle is 66 centimeters. So I have a rectangle right here. The perimeter means the distance around is 66 centimeters. The length is twice the width. Well, if that's my width, here's my length. It's twice of that. So I'm going to rewrite it to where I can have the same variable. Okay, 66 centimeters. Here's your width, and your length is always twice that. Notice how it's the same. So if this is 2w in a rectangle, opposite will be 2w. Across from the other one is also a w. And the question says, what are the dimensions of a rectangle? Perimeter means the distance around. So I'm going to add all these together. 2w plus w plus 2w plus w. All that is equal to 66 centimeters. Combine your like terms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is equal to 66. So your width is equal to 11 centimeters. Okay. Notice your length is always twice the width. So your length is 2 times 11, which comes out to be 22 centimeters. So your dimension is 11 by 22 centimeters. And there you have number 10. Number 11, it says, write a system of equations for the following scenario, then show the graph and provide your answer. Well, let's take a look. Read the whole thing first. Richard started with $200 in his bank account, and he adds $50 each week. Nixon started with nothing in his bank account and adds $100 each week. How many weeks will it take for them to have an equal amount of money? Well, let's talk about Richard. Okay? Richard does what? He started off with $200 and he's adding $50 each week. And there's your equation right there. Okay? Nixon, on the other hand, starts with nothing, but he's adding $100 each week. X representing the week, Y representing how much he has. So there's your dollar sign, okay? Graph each one. I'm going to do this one in red. All right. Now notice here's my scale. I don't have anything, I don't have to title it, but if you wanted to, you can say money in bank. Okay? So, first of all, notice you start off with 200. So you might want to do each one of these at $100 increment. 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. What do those mean? Your Y is the amount of money in saving. Okay. What's down here? Down here, you're talking about each week. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? Notice how I label it. All right. So the black color, I'm going to switch over. Black color is Richard. Okay? Richard starts at 200 and he's going up 50 every single week. So in 2 weeks, he's going to go up $100. So in 2 weeks, he's going to go up $100. Or you can go 51, 50. See how those all the same? I'm going to make a line with Richard. This is Richard's money. Okay. There's Richard. Now let's take a look at Nixon. Nixon starts off at 0, but he's putting $100 in the bank every single week. Okay. And there's Nixon. Okay. So the question says, how many weeks will it take for them to have an equal amount? Well, this is where they cross right here. So how many weeks? It will be 4 weeks when they have equal amount. There you go. And that's number 11. Okay? All right, and there's my work. Number 13 says solve by elimination or substitution. I think knowing this, the easiest way to do is this is a substitution. Now keep in mind, if you miss one little minor part, you might miss, quite a bit, so be very careful. I'm going to label it A, B, and C. Okay? Step 1 I'm going to do in red. I'm going to use A and B, and I'm going to use elimination. Substitution is going to be a little harder. So notice I'm going to get rid of the x. 4x plus y minus z is equal to 2. Negative 4x minus 5y plus z is equal to 22. Okay? So I'm going to combine more like terms. Cancel, cancel. So 1y minus 5y is negative 4y. 2 plus 22 is 24. Y is equal to negative 6. I've already found my one variable. Your solution should be a triple x, y, and z. Okay, that's your end result. All right, now I'm going to use the other b and c. Okay, now for b, I'm going to multiply it times a negative 1. So I can get rid of my x. So negative 1 times negative 4x is positive 4x. Keep multiplying straight across. Okay, just like I did. The bottom one, I'm going to keep it the same because there's no reason for me to change it, so I can cancel out my x. Minus 4y minus 2z is equal to 4. Cancel. 5y minus 4y is y minus 3z is equal to not 26, my pardon, negative 18, okay? Now, notice I have a solution for y. Since I have a solution for y, I'm going to plug it into right here, and then I can solve for z, okay? So add 6 to both sides, and that gives you a negative 12. Divide by negative 3, z is equal to positive 4, not negative 4. My apologies. Positive 4, okay? Now you got y and z. What you need to do next is pick any one of these and solve for x. I'm going to pick the very first one. So you got 4x plus y. What's your y? Negative 6 minus your z. What is your z? Positive 4 equals 2. So 4x minus 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Combine your like terms. Okay? Add 10, my apologies, add 10 to both sides. So you got 12, so x is equal to 3. So what is your x value? 3. What's your y? Negative 6. What's your z? 4. And there is your solution. Have a great day. Good luck on your test. I will do the next video coming up. Thank you.